Hey, 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 what a beautiful day and what a beautiful evening. Hi, everybody. Good to see you all. Um, would you mind tapping the chat where you are calling in from? I'm just a bit curious. It seems like that the waves are spreading a bit, and that's just wonderful. So I have the privilege of being your host tonight. I will be doing introduction of a very dear friend of mine, dear business partner of mine. And before that, allow me just briefly to introduce myself. My name is Morten Dam, proud father of four, and I'm in love with the profession of network marketing. I have been engaged for close to 20 years now, and it has been one big adventure. Now we have in front of us an absolutely amazing opportunity in our hands. And in order to take the advantage of that opportunity, it's important that we know how to deal with the business, how we can generate a income. Um, so, and why not use the absolutely very best to do the presentation of the compensation plan? This gentleman is a man that I've known for 10 plus years. Every time he is on stage, on the stage physically or through Zoom, he performs. Um, he has more than 35 years of experience within the network marketing profession. He has been going through his ups and downs, but eventually he have been earning multi-million dollars within this profession. So what he will be covering today is the prosperity plan of CILI by Design. So how you can be compensated for the effort that you're putting into your business. And that's, I typically divide it in three categories. You can decide to have a part-time income alongside with what you already are doing. And actually, that's quite interesting. Actually, that's I assume how most people are starting out. Personally, I figured out that I started earning as much on my part-time that I did on my full-time job. And I actually entered a stage where I earned twice as much on my part-time job, my network marketing business, that I did on my full-time job. And eventually I made a switch. Then you can go for full-time income through structured growth, and you can go for the long-term legacy income designed to pay you for years to come. And for sure, the that's my personal target, and I hope that that's also some of your people listening in that could potentially be your target as well. So, with no further ado, allow me to present to you Torsten Sedlmeier, absolutely energy bomb. So, Torsten, I will just make you a co-host here. See if I can find you. Are you there, Torsten?
Yes, I'm here.
That's good. Let me see here, and I will add a pin, and I will make you. Okay, Torsten, now we are good to go. Thank you once again, Torsten, for being here. Are you excited?
I'm super excited.
That's good. That's good. I'm happy
Yeah.
about that. Okay,
Yeah.
the word is yours, Torsten. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for being here tonight on this call. It's really amazing. After the whole week, we had so many calls and trainings. We had some training calls with in Polish language, Slovak and Czech language, Russian, Ukrainian, Polish again this week, and English yesterday. And because yesterday the training call, how to build and all the things we've just found out, how the business is working. If you had not a chance to be yesterday on the call, please look the recording because this there are so many tips in there. What we found out over the last couple of weeks and months, which can really put your business into the next level. I'm Torsten Sedlmeier. I'm German. My mom is from Slovakia. My grandpa, he's from Budapest. My dad is German. So actually, I'm 35 years in this industry. I started in my early 90s. In 2 years, I'm going to be 60. Yeah, I'm a two-time grandpa in the meantime. Last year, the kids popping out the babies, and so we have now new experience on this. It's my original hair color. Still, all my hairs are there, and original hair color. So we are totally happy that I can share a lot of things about what is the specialty of this compensation plan and why this prosperity plan is really, really, really super, super exciting. Um, as I was 35 years in this industry, I was really looking into compensation plan, and I became a compensation plan junkie. I always found out the weaknesses in these plans or not the weaknesses. When I started out, I told yesterday my story. It was not a story going straight to the top. It was with bumps and up and down. It took me 8 years in my first company to hit one of the highest ranks. And then many things happened later on. So I was broke after literally 18 years in this industry. I was done with this network marketing. I was thinking I never worked network marketing again. But I found my mentally strengths and I said, okay, I love this industry. I love this community. I love what I learned in this industry. So I literally went back to this to work in this industry, and within 2 years, I became $1 million earner, multi-million dollar earner over time. Yes, there were some changes over time with some companies, but this is normal. If you're a barber cutting hairs today, yeah. Usually, if you when you start your first job until you retire, you change probably 5, 8, or 10 times until you retire your job. You're going from this barber, working a couple of years here, working here a couple of years, and so on. You have to feel comfortable. And if there are some things are changing, which it's not sometimes it's not in your power that some things are changing. So maybe some companies, what we had, founders died, or company got sold, or things like this happen. So, and if you don't feel comfortable, it is okay to change. You have to feel comfortable. You have to feel good. You have to know why you are here, because only if you feel comfortable, then you can be there. And the most beneficial thing is if you are not just in a company where you love the product and have exciting product, but maybe you have a really supportive upline, an upline who really helps you, supports you, shows you how the things are working. And this is really, really important because this is a super plus power. This is a super plus power. I know this because I never had in 35 years a good upline. Yeah. Finally, here in this company, that's the first time in 35 years I have a good upline. So I'm really thankful for this. Very supportive and really, really good. So, but actually, on the other hand, I know why, because I was working always on my own, and I know what is working, what is not working. And if you want to know the tips and tricks and how all of the things are working, you have to look. Let's on the call we recorded yesterday. We gave in more than 1 hour all the super tricks how to build it. Today it is a compensation plan planning. So I just want you to understand the with the right mindset that we are talking today about numbers. And if you don't like the numbers, we have to go through numbers, yeah, but these numbers will help you to understand, yeah, why this compensation plan is different, why this compensation plan helps you to make a really, really super income if you want. But have to be willing to do the job. Because if you're not willing to do the job, if you have the best compensation plan, what you have on the planet will not work if you don't put in the effort. It's a compensation plan, what most people call It is binary plan, but this is totally wrong because we are talking about. I have my camera and I tried today the whole day to find out how my camera. This is a moving camera, so if I go here, it's following me. If I'm going here, it's following me as well. So, but somehow if I have the flip chart, we have some issues, and I didn't find out why we have some issues with the camera. So actually, what we are having is a hybrid plan. So hybrid plan is a combination of the best of the best of the best of the best. So our founder and CEO, Brett Hager, he was more than 30 years in this industry. He was already retired. He didn't plan to build the company CILI, but he decided after his son have an amazing experience with the product. Oh, we have to market this product. So the first idea was to make an online business, but they had no idea about online business because he did 30 years, more than $1 billion in sales. He was responsible and built it up hundreds of thousands of people. So they decided the only thing I know is network marketing, and his wife was married with the ex-husband, and they owned a network marketing company. So they know the best of both worlds. So the world of distribution and networking and network marketing, and the world of the company. So they put in together the stuff, and Brad said, we don't just go on the market. We just want to have the best compensation plan on the market. We don't want to have products which are available and all this kind of stuff. All the stuff which I didn't like, this I'm going to make different with this company. And if this is not going to happen, I'm not going to start this company. So for 1 year, they were trying to get the best compensation plan and many other things. And this company now grow to a 50, $60 million company within 6 years. So 6 years is really important to understand. 6 years is now over the times people say in the first 5 years is the critical phase where maybe some companies don't survive. But we are over this phase. So we're 6 years in the market. We're a very stable company, privately owned, 50, $60 million companies. But most of the time, build it, interesting, only with customers, only with natural healers, doctors, and some people. Yes, some people who worked in the network marketing industry, but to be honest, yeah, when I looked at these people, I know some of these people, and they don't care if I say it, but I know them 20, some of these people 25 years. I know Daniel, and he was more than 15 years in the same company like me, and he was not successful there. He is telling I was not successful. He did in sales, not in income. In sales, in average, after 15 years, $10,000. This is not much after 15 years. This is, I can tell you, this is not much. I was responsible for millions and millions and millions in sales. But 10,000, no, that's not really successful. And now, after 3.5 years, he's nearly a $3 million earner in this company. So that shows you with this compensation plan, something is happening. And I have to tell you two, three more stories because now maybe you understand why you will make something with this. So I have to tell you first two, three more stories because I was in stealth modus looking into Zooms of the companies, and I saw some people in there and they're telling the story. And some of these people have been my former downline. They already joined Zilli a couple of years ago, but they have been in my team. And there were some people who are making 800 to $1,000 per month, and now they're making 7, 8, 10,000 per month. Another lady, 2.5 to 3,000 per month. Yeah. And now she's making 25, 30, 35,000 per month. And over her 2, 3 years, she's in the company, 3 years, I think. She made $1 million lifetime earner. I was going, they never did something like this. This is crazy. How could they do something like this? This is crazy. And the other lady, that blow my mind. I tell you, that blow my mind. This lady, she was selling I think popcorn or cotton candy on the fairy tale market. But it was locked down because of Corona, so she couldn't work. She's living in a tiny, 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 super tiny city in the mountains of Switzerland with 200 people living there. And the only business in this is a restaurant. And someone told her, "Hey, there's some of these products. Try these products." She tried the product. No experience on network marketing, no experience on social media. But this lady, I'm telling you, this blew my mind. Yeah. She started talking with people. She started talking with the restaurant owner. She started talking with other people. And out of this restaurant, she was allowed to speak with some of the guests. So it got international. And now, after 3.5 years, this lady, she is making more than $70,000 every month. 70, 75, 80,000. And she is nearly a $2 million earner. Maybe she is already a $2 million earner. I have no ideas. But I was going, and she's not on social media. She's not doing anything. I was going, how is this possible? And then I found out if I would have this compensation plan with my previous company, I would make 8 to 10 times as much money. And with my previous company, if I had this company, I would make 4 to 6 times. Even though I was multi-million-dollar earner, I would make 4 to 6 times. I was going, this is crazy. No one understands this. And when Anke, my better half, came to me, and after she had this amazing, incredible experience with her face, she had a face paralysis. Doctors told her in the hospital she will not, she will have to live the rest of her life. So we were only looking to CILI because of the products. But then she came after finally 85% was recovered in her face with the products, even though the doctors told her not. Then she told me, can you look please into this compensation plan? I want to make this business. And she is 30 years a business owner, owning a beauty institute. She was not interested in doing some of network marketing. She always said, network marketing is yours. I'm doing my business. I have my patients. I have my clients. I have everything. So I'm really not interested. And she said, can you look in the compensation plan? Can you look in the product? If this product is good, because this is going to be my new future. And I was going, really? I was going, okay, she's telling me she wants to do this business. I was going, oh my God, this is crazy. So what happened? I was looking into this compensation plan. I was looking into products. And after 2, 3 months, I said, baby, this is, I think this is really a good thing. Definitely should do this. This is really good, good, good. And so we started talking with people, and then I showed them what I found out about this compensation plan, and everyone was going, "Oh my God, this is really good. I would not expect." I talked with a guy, I'm talking with him now for a couple of months. He's number one in his network marketing company, and he's making more than 200, between 200, 250, 280,000 per month. And he was doing some investigation on his own with this compensation plan. He would make more than double than what he's doing right now, only with this compensation plan with the same kind of sales. So if you understand this, you have to find out why it's going to be really good. And now make good notes. Now I'm doing a little bit compensation plan training. Some of these arguments you have to use on your daily base so you can explain to people why the products, I'm sorry, why the compensation plan is really good. I clicked here on my dashboard of the camera. Oops, it says whiteboard. So I click now whiteboard and it turns to whiteboard. So slowly I will find out how this camera works. So this is an AI camera, but somehow it's not working like I want, but I don't know how it's really working, but it's okay. No problem. So let's see if I can do it. I have here, I can move on over here. Okay. Hybrid plan. Okay. We are on hybrid plan. Yeah. So hybrid means the best of two worlds. So what does this mean? We have unilevel, binary, and special bonuses in this compensation plan. This is very, very unique. The best of all worlds. Also, what is really interesting, I go over here so the camera turns. I don't know how it's working. One day I will find out and everyone will laugh and say, now he got it. So, or I put this like this. So, okay. So, we have in the US, $1 is equal 1 BV. $1 equal 1 BV. In Europe, we have about 80 cents, or in the rest of the world, 80 cents is one BV. The reason is because we have to pay taxes, custom fees, transportation fees, so we have to lower this. The interesting thing is the standard of this industry is about $1 in sales is around 60 cents to 65 cents. So I'm telling you, this is really, really totally different. And I would tell you, you should definitely pay attention to this. This is a big argument for everyone. The second big argument I mentioned also yesterday. So for all the people who have been yesterday in the call, retention rate. So it's going. Can we go down here a
Um,
little bit?
Torsten, sorry to interrupt. Have you tried to go to the AI companion on Zoom and then just click stop AI companion? I think maybe it can interfere with your webcam as well.
AI companion, where is it? I don't know where it is.
In the middle section of Zoom down below,
AI, I clicked on it, and
AI
then
companion, and then in the top you should see something called stop AI companion.
I did it already.
Okay, now I can see it switch off. Let's see if okay.
Let's see if it is working. My
Otherwise,
technical guy, I have my tech
it's
guys with me.
we feel that we are on a roller coaster with you. We are so fired up. It's just
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I hope it works. But
it's good. It's I
I
think
will not,
actually people are
maybe you
getting a
follow
good
me right
laugh.
on the
It's a
it's on
good
the
laugh, Torsten. It's this compensation plan is something really extraordinary, and you can see that on your camera. It's just taking off, right? That's
No,
good.
this compensation plan is rolling. So like we are rolling. So we are rolling, and we are doing many good things. So now it says here, retention rate, 1 to 6 months. Please. Retention rate. Here it is. Hello. No. Retention rate. In the first 6 months, we have a retention rate of 86%. And this is really incredible. No, it doesn't go. I click on some of the stuff, but it doesn't go. Hello. Then we go back. So retention rate. I go like this. Let me make it like this. Retention rate. So look at this camera. Follow me. Hello, I'm here. Hello. Follow me. Follow me. Here. No. I thought it was really cool to have an AI camera, but I don't know how to work this. So retention rate. So let's move over here. So yeah. Now retention. Okay. In the first 6 months, 86%. You can't see it here. I hold it up now. So I'm moving like this, 86%. And in the month 7 to 12, it is 80%. Whatever starts crazy, it will go good at the end. We
I
will do another recording of the
I
compensation
love
plan,
it.
but this will be, look, we will have some outtakes of this one day and we will show it on stage and everyone will show it and say, that's how we started. That's how crazy we
I
started.
ju- And the funny thing, Torsten, I know for a fact it's gonna happen, right? And that's the funny thing. We know where the end result is. We know what results that we are gonna make in the future, and
Yeah.
it's just fun to see how things connect sometimes.
Yeah. So, but it doesn't matter. So, retention rate is really important if you calculate on a compensation plan. That means automatically, because of these 2 points, I still have no idea why it's uh, following here like this. So, because of these 2 points, $1 is equal 1 BV. And retention rate in the first 6 months, 86%, and average for 1 year, 83, 84%. So this is really crazy for all network marketers. Who is ever in this industry will understand if I have these numbers, these two numbers, this will make a total difference in every compensation plan because you automatically, because of these 2 points, you will make automatically more money. This is really crazy because if you have these 2 points and you have a certain amount of sales, then you automatically must have with the same sales like in another company, just more on your commissions, and that's really the good thing. So I will go through different things. Let's see where I have it. Retailer bonus. This is an uni level bonus. Yeah. So retailer bonus is made with customers. Remember, you will have on the one side, you will have some people who come in who are used to work on social media. They have a big following. You have some people who are in micro influencers who have just a few thousand followers, and some people in there who are following them in a certain niche or whatever. And they will promote this on social media, and you will have much, much more. So on every personal sales, these people will get 25%. And now I have to teach you something what you don't know probably about influencers. This is maybe a good thing. You probably never heard this before. You probably know I have a lot of really good trainers. I have Eric Worre. I'm in a mastermind since 2019. I have JT Fox, who is also a wealth coach. And I have trainers like Tony Robbins and stuff like this. So I really know a lot of these numbers. And I have to teach you now something about influencers. So most influencers, yeah, you know that they are promoting some of these products, and so they have go on this link with my code, and you get 20% off and all kind of stuff. So all these influencers we are talking about, they wait about, this is important, they wait about 8 to 12 weeks until they receive the money. This is really important. The difference here in CILI, people get paid weekly. So every sale which is made this week, yeah, will go into the commission next week and will be out the other week. So this is a really big difference. So weekly paid instead of paid every 8 to 12 weeks. The other thing is what you need to know is that the companies, you always have to, if you go on a website, you have to always accept the cookies. So the companies who are promoting this, they also have the cookie settings. But if they have a promotion with influencers going on, then the company puts some cookies, but the cookie starts to go on live on the day 31. The reason is they have contracts with these influencers that the sales which come in the first 30 days will go towards them. But all sales which come after 30 days will go automatically to the company. So the company doesn't release the campaign. The reason why you sometimes looking for something on Google and then go on a website and then you see all these advertisements and say, hey, why does it show to me a jacuzzi, or why does it show something? Because you were looking before for jacuzzi and the cookies tell you, hey, look on this website again. And so that's how they targeting the market. And the influencers are not going to be paid. So most influencers have no ideas about this. And so this is also really, really good. Here, whatever sale they're doing, they're getting. And normally, when people are rebuying the product, no influencer will get money. And here in our compensation plan, if people are rebuying the product, they're getting the money months after months after months after months. So it's worth it to look for influencers or micro influencers. And they get 25%. And if they bring in some other influencers or some other people in the first level, second level, and third level, all the customers the people create, they will get 10%, 5%, and 5% on level 1, 2, and 3. So that's actually our uni level plan. So this is really interesting. So then we also have our binary. So, and now I know I will lose some people mentally because binary, if you never worked in binary, I know this is hard to understand, but uh, you will understand it one day. I tell you, when I heard the first time about binary many years ago, I was thinking it's not going in my brain. Because I was used uni level plans and I was going, how is it working? I couldn't understand it. But now today I said, why didn't I understand it? It's so easy. So maybe you have to hear it over and over and over and over again, and then you will understand how a binary system is working. So the yellow person, this is you. Yeah. And you only have two legs, one leg here and one leg here. And you are starting to build the outside of the left leg and outside of the right leg. The goal is to have this quite balanced. The more balanced you have this volume, the more money you're making. If you don't have it balanced, you're not making so much money. But you're still collecting points in we call it power lag or we call it bank lag. Why is it doesn't go down a little bit? Just a little bit. Please give me a little bit down. Yeah, bank lag. Yeah, you see power lag or bank lag. Yeah. And the other lag we are calling pay lag or weaker lag. So let's pretend, yeah. The good thing about binary plans is that you're also benefiting from your upline. So your upline has the same thing like you, a left leg and a right leg. So if the upline is building, yeah, they will put people under you. So you will make money from people who you didn't bring into the business. So this is the good thing from a binary system. In a uni level, you never have this. So the good thing is when you upline, if you have a strong upline, this is really good, yeah. And at the moment, I know there are a lot of strong uplines. And so now these uplines, they have a lot of contacts and they're bringing in people and bringing in people and bringing in people and bringing in people, and you will benefit out of them. Question: would it be fair if your upline is bringing people and you don't bring anyone and you will get automatically paid? No, this is not fair. So the company says, okay, how can we force someone, even if he's on a strong upline and the strong upline is building the lag, how can we force this person also to work? Because if he's not working, if everyone is just waiting for this one guy putting in people, and no one is putting in people, how can the system work? So it doesn't work. So the company says, you're getting paid on both legs, but we are giving you not the money from your strong leg. We are only giving you the money um, if you are also building something. So this is the only way how we can make this system fair. So that means if you are now having this strong leg and you're building a strong leg, and now you're putting in people, yeah. So now the company pays you always on the weaker leg. The reason is you're getting paid on both legs, but actually the complete volume, which is in CILI, C12, 20%, it will be divided. So you're getting paid 10% on this side and 10% on this. On the lowest level, you have 5% on the left and 5% on the right. So together, 10%. That's what you're getting paid. So how is the computer calculated? I only show it once. If you don't understand this point, you still can be successful because this is not important, but I know there's some numbers guy, so they need to understand this. Let's pretend in your power lag, in your bank lag, you have 20,000 points this week. And in your weaker lag, you have 15,000 points. Now the company is going to pay you. Oh, come, follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me. Hello. Thank you. 10%. Let's say in the week, I just calculate with 10% because 10%, yeah, it's more easy to calculate. So let's see if I can manually. So here I can do it a little bit manual. I found out already how to do it manually a little bit, but I have to stick here. So now you're getting paid 15,000. Let's just say 10%, because if I calculate just easy things. I'm not calculating always the right number. I'm just calculating easy numbers. So now you have $1,500 what you're getting paid. And as you are getting paid, this is set to zero because it's already paid. But like I told you in the beginning, you're getting paid on the left and on the right side. So what does the company do? As actually, this is not just 10% here, it is 5% here and 5% here. Oops. I have to, where is it? Camera again. So now here, oops, no, here, whiteboard. Okay. Now you're getting paid 15,000 here, so it's zero, and you're getting paid the 15,000 on this side as well, so it is minus. But as you have 20,000, you have still 5,000 here for the next week. So that's how the computer is calculating the system. So, and this will add on. But what we found out, this is really very important. You need to know if you're in a power lag from the upline and your upline putting in people, you need to be on autoship. What is enough is one bottle of CILI. And you get with this one bottle of CILI, you get one free quick shot spray every month. And you have to sign up one person in the lag where you want to cumulate where you want to get the points. Yeah. So if you have this as a power lag, you have to put in the red person, also an autoship. This is enough. And even if you have no time because your wife is pregnant, you go for 12 months on vacation or whatever, and you're not building this leg. But if you are an autoship and you have one person you personally sponsored, and this person is on autoship, then you will collect every point here. And even if you come back in half a year and start working, you're getting paid on all the points which already collected here. So, but if you don't have this active person here, you're not getting points. If he stops autoship in this month, your points will go to zero. So you always have to make sure that you have one active person in your power lag. We made a mistake in the beginning. We didn't do this with some people, so they lost a lot of points. So this is a really important thing, what you need to know and what you need to understand in this power lag. So the others on the other side, the binary system is a binary system, but it's also unilevel. Now I know I confuse you completely because if you are this person, the yellow one, yeah, every person you sign up, let's say all the red people, these are your personal sponsored people. So in the binary, they are under each other. They are under each other in the binary. But if you go to the check match bonus, it's again a uni level because now the company says, oh, personally sponsored from him. So first line. Personally sponsored from him. Oh, first line. Personally sponsored from him. Oh, first line. Personally sponsored from him. First line. It can be in the 10,000 level. It's still your first line for the check match. This is important to understand. A binary is automatically also a uni level. I know I lost some of you guys, but I hope it makes a little bit sense. So I'm showing you in a minute what I mean. Oh no, I show it now. So that means all of these first lines here. Here is my. Here I have it. Okay. No, it's not here. Ah, yes. Yes. Here now, all of the first lines. Yeah, what do you have? I have first line 1 to 12. Yeah. In the check match, this is all your first lines, even though in the binary they are under each other. And you're making on the check match between 10 and 20%, depending. Oops. Hello. No, it's let's see. I click again on whiteboard, so it's showing here. Yeah. Yeah, go on whiteboard. Hello, whiteboard. No, it's not showing. So let's do it like this. So here, check match. Oops. Here we have it. Check match, mentor bonus, uni level, 10 to 20%. You are having all these people who are actually in the binary under each other. But for the check match, they are first lines and you're getting 10 to 20%. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. 50%.
Exactly. Exactly.
I was writing this and I did a mistake and I saw this. You're getting 50%, 10 to 50%. So now let's see. Just jump back for a short moment to the binary. So in the binary, you have now actually um, camera. Here it goes. Here we go again. Here. Hello, I'm here. It's the I know this camera has to really do a lot of job today and for the AI. But I'm still not confused. I'm still can work. I can still show it to you. So even though it's a little bit messy, but that is not my fault. That's the AI. So now in the binary, the big difference between this binary and most binaries, I was working for a binary company who paid you 10,000 per week, which is about 45,000 per month. Here in CILI, you are getting paid 1 million per month, up to 1 million, depending on the rank. So up to 1 million per month. So the higher you get, the more you can get. So up to 1 million. But infinity. This is really going infinity deep. So if you have a good strong upline and it's working down, 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 maybe hundreds, maybe thousands, maybe 10,000 of people coming in, but you will have a lot of business there. But then you build the other side, and on the other side, this is really good if you have a strong upline, because if you have a strong upline, you really literally have to only build one leg, because they are building your other leg. Beside, don't forget the person who must be active on this side. So this is really how it's working. So what you need to understand is we have this check match on the first lines, and you're getting 10 to 50%, yeah, on the first lines, which means you're getting, if someone is getting paid in the binary system, let's say 10,000, now you are getting literally up to 5,000 every time they're getting paid 10,000. If you have 10 people who are making 10,000, this is 10 times up to 5,000. So that's up to 50,000 only out of the check match, which you can get from the check match. If you have one person who is making 200,000 over time, you are going to make 100,000 out of the check match if it is a first line. If you have over, let's say, 5 years, 10 years, one person who is making 1 million and you sponsored him personally, you will get every month he's making 1 million, you will getting 500,000 every month. So this is how the system is working. So now you finally understand, even though if you have small goals, but what is possible with this compensation plan, because this compensation plan is really, really, really skyrocketing. What we also have, let's say here, uh, we have car transportation bonus, travel expense account bonus, and healthcare and insurance bonus. Starting at rank C4, you are getting $100. And if you are rank C12, you're getting 12,400. And all the ranks in between, you're getting something in between. You can check this on the compensation plan. You can see all these numbers. These are every month's paid bonuses beside compensation plan, binary bonus, unilevel bonus, check match bonuses, and all the other benefits. So this is paid in addition. And you don't have to prove to the company that you have a car. Because maybe you're living in a city and you in New York, you don't have a car and using Uber or Subway or something like this. You for the traveling expense bonus, you don't have to prove that you're traveling, but it is the bonus the company is paying you. And for healthcare and insurance bonus, you don't have to show that you have a healthcare or insurance bonus, because I know some companies, they want you to have the proof for the car or for all these other bonuses. And if you don't have the proof for this, they are not going to pay you this. So this is really a good thing that you don't have to prove this, and you're getting 100 to $12,400 every month, already starting at a very low rank at C4. And then it going higher, 500, 1,200, 1,900, 2,500, 5,000, and so on. So it's really, really interesting money. So it's paying more on these bonuses than most people making in their regular jobs. And this is really, really, really amazing. So we covered all this. Now let's go back to this one. So this one is a really important slide for me. This represents a water, if you throw a stone into the water. Because the first goal is getting your first 10 people who are taking the product. I don't care if they're customers or if these people are just as clients, as members who are just using the product for personal benefit, and they are just members because they don't have to pay that much money, or if they're really business builders. Let's get you first 10 people. And then I teach yesterday how to make a good follow-up, how to tell people what to do and how to do it. And then out of these 10 people, over time, you will make 100 people. And out of these 100 people, you will make over time, uh, it's still not going like I want. Yeah, you're making out of 100 people, you're making 1,000 people. Yeah. And with 1,000 people, you already, if you're just calculating these two products, yeah, 100 BV, $100 in the US. So if you just calculate with these two products, you're already making 1 million in sales and you're getting between 10 and 20% minimum. Let's take an average of 100 or 15%. That means with 1 million in sales, you're already making 150,000. If you're now thinking too much, this is way too much, I cannot think like this. Yeah, just think about that you have, let's say, 100 people. 100 people times 100 is 10,000 in sales, and you're getting 10 to 20% depending on your rank. So let's take the average of 15%. So that's 1,500. You're getting minimum. I think it's probably even more. So, and if you are thinking bigger, yeah, let's think for each big city or each country or whatever. Let's say out of 1,000 people, you're getting over time 10,000 people. 10,000 people times 100 is 10,000 times 100 is 10 million. So with 10 millions, you're getting 10 to 20%. That means you're making way more than 1 million per month. I'm sorry. I was wrong. I was miscalculating. That's if I a little bit it was confusing with the AI as well, so I'm getting confused. So with 10,000 people, you're making 1 million. I'm sorry, I was wrong. 1 million with 10,000 people times 100 is 1 million. So, but if you have now, let's say 150,000 out of this every month, and you have just 50,000 people, let's say 50,000 people Germany, 50,000 people US, 50,000 people Poland, 50,000 people Norway, 50,000 people wherever, Thailand or wherever you're looking from. So now you have 50,000 people times $100, and then you're calculating 10 to 20%, average 15%. Now you're making serious money, more than 1 million per month. So that's actually why we started, because no one is seeing this. And we did not open the big network marketing countries in all Asia. We did not open big network marketing countries in the Latino market, Mexico, South America, whatever. We did not open up Australia. We did not open up Africa. So we did not open up. We are just in Europe and US and in Canada. And in US, we're just making 20%. And in Europe, we are just making, at the moment, January 2026. So we are making right now around 80% in Germany, Italy, Switzerland and Austria, the four main countries at the moment in Europe. So the world is open. The world is open. So this is crazy. So we are the first really taking it serious, and we are making it really professional. So this is why everyone has a chance here. So everyone is really, really, really working like we are doing, if we are doing like this, and we will create a momentum, and this momentum will help you building up this business. So I'm going back to the whiteboard. I have all this here on one single slide. but it's still not showing somehow. So I'm trying to do this like this. So you have customer bonuses. You're getting 10 percent of the first level customers, 555. So then that's the uni level. Then oh, there's also one important thing I forgot to mention. Yeah, because I see the 25%. Yeah. So the big difference also in the binary. So let's go back to the whiteboard. So in the binary, the big difference is also something because there are two ways of binaries getting paid. So I explained you also how we are getting paid. You're getting paid on the weaker leg. The other way of getting paid in a binary is actually with cycles. So let's say you are here, you're creating 600 volume here, 300 volume there. That's one cycle. And with this cycle, the company is paying you $35. I don't like this. Actually, only the company wins with a system like this. So, what some people never created this, but they signed up some people. So, Brad says, I don't like this. So, what Brad decided is, we are doing something different. So what we are doing on every personal sponsored person, what you have, and remember you had all these red spots on every personal sponsored person, you are getting not only on the first order, but also on initial orders and also on the auto-ship orders. You're getting always, if it's personal sponsored from you, 25%. It doesn't matter if you have a weaker leg, a stronger leg, or whatever. So this is a big difference, which makes a big difference for all the people. So actually, that's the main parts of this compensation plan. It's not so complicated. There are way more complicated plans, but I hope that makes total sense. And even though we had a chaos with the AI camera, which I don't know why, they say if I go like this, the camera stops autofocus, but it doesn't do. No, it's still
I
following
think,
me.
Torsten, actually, I think it has something to do with the white background. It may be a bit noisy, so it cannot differentiate through widescreen. Maybe it thinks you are a widescreen as well.
Maybe,
I
I was just wearing this because of of the check. I said I take this white shirt with
I
the
love
with
it. I love it.
for the
Yeah,
prosperity plan. I was taking this T-shirt for this.
yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
I use the black T-shirts in the
But
future.
but Torsten, it was very valuable, and I think we both agree it's not necessary for you to understand the entire compensation plan. What's most important here is that you know the basics when it comes to the binary structure. You need to at least minimum have one active in right and one active in left. Then you are qualified as a binary earner, and then um, I would suggest people to focus on the unilevel structure. That's the key, because eventually you will fill out your binary structure and give it balance as you grow. Do you agree, Torsten?
Absolutely. What people need to understand for every rank you achieve, yeah. Let's say you want to go to rank C4, you need to have four personal sponsored. So binary structure, four personal sponsored who are active. Active always means with minimum one bottle of CILI products. If you go to rank C7, you need to have seven active. If you go to 12, you have to have 12. And also, you have to understand there is a maximum which will be paid out. It's starting with 70% in the lower levels, can be coming from one line, and 30% in the higher levels. So you need a minimum to reach C12, 12 personal sponsored people, but the volume must come minimum from four lines. If it doesn't come from four lines, it's you are not qualified for C12. And so what Morten just said, that it comes there, that's important. You have to only understand the ground principle. I always teach people this is the ground principle. That's actually for the blue people who are really brain people who are just want to understand the numbers and so on. You only have to understand go wide, 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 wide. Yeah, If you don't have an idea how you put in the people, ask your upline. They can help you setting in down, 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 down. Work with these people down, 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 down. The computer understands the compensation plan. And if you are doing your work, you're getting paid.
Exactly. Exactly. And it sounds a bit cliche, ladies and gentlemen, but seriously, I want to back Torsten up. This compensation plan is insane. That's how simple it can be, It's paying so damn good for the effort and energy that you are putting into your business. So we have a good reason to be excited. Also, when it comes to with the timing that we have, Torsten, could you share just a few words about timing because it has something to say?
Yeah, because look, guys, um, I was I was in a company building up the last 9 years, 93,000 people, a $15 million business. And I'm not stupid. I'm really not stupid. I saw this timing of CILI and I said, 6 years in the market. And if there are 6 years in the market, and if people are making 50 to $60 million companies, and look, I tell you the honest truth. I looked into this, I heard the numbers, 50, $60 million company. I saw what these products are. Yesterday, I explained also about more about this product, and it was not so chaos with the camera somehow. I don't know why. I didn't have the whiteboard. And so look at this recording. And so actually, I said, why is the company only a 50, $60 million company? I said, with this kind of products, what we have, and I know there are some people like my friend Veronica, yeah, she loves this product. If you see after 7 months taking the product, and by the way, always take products in front of the people. That's what I learned from my first mentor in this business. Always take products in front of the people because they see you taking the product. So always use it. And so my friend Veronica, she's just feeling amazing with this product, and she has amazing product result. Maybe you saw on her social media as well some of her amazing before and after pictures. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. So we have amazing product, but I didn't understand why is this company not bigger. But today I understand I'm so lucky because with this product, this is now an underdog. Just build it up with customers, some doctors, some natural healers, and some people who were not so successful in network marketing over a long period of time or at all. And so I said, oh my God, if we are doing this the right way, we can get people to a level where they never before made this much money. Just think about if you cannot imagine this, yeah? Just think this year, really, I'm saying only super slow. Find 10 people this year. If you're just a part-timer and so find 10 people this year. Help these people, 10 people to find 10 people next year. Just work with them, whatever it takes. And out of these 10 people, it will be 100. And out of these 100 people, in the third years, it will become 1,000 people. 1,000 people just taking this product or these two products. It's about 100,000 BV, and you're getting paid 10 to 20%. Let's say the average of 15,000 minimum. So you're getting approximately 15 to 20,000, which is approximately more than you would ever earn in most of the jobs you guys are doing. So this is just possible for everyone. In 3 years you're building now something secure, a secure wall around yourself, a secure wall around your family. You probably give your children a better school education. You're giving you help your parents maybe because they have some health they need some health care, or some people who taking care about them, or whatever, or you're moving to a country where you want to live. You support some charity project or whatever you're doing with this money, but it's more money than you ever expect. And I'm just talking about part-time, because doing 1,000 people part-time in 3 years is nothing. I'm telling you, it's nothing. Yeah. Yeah. You just need to do this and follow this. And the good thing is we are in a momentum. So we are now the ones who are moving this up. By the end of the year, 2026, the silly world does not look the same. And I know, I promise you, a lot of people will hear about silly and they will say, oh, we need to find some people where we can join. And guess where the people are joining? They are joining with the people who are the loudest, the people who have the most success, the most, who are there, who are present, who are going to meetings, who are coming to events, the kickoff event, 28th of April, February. We are doing this kickoff event in Frankfurt. I know Anna, 74-year-old lady, started 3.5 months ago in Florida, doesn't speak English, only Russian and German. But she said there are no meetings in the US in Russian and German. So she booked the flight ticket and she's flying to come from Florida to the meeting. 28, 74-year-old lady, 3.5 months in the business, and she's now making more than 5,000, 6,000 every month. And she says, this is crazy. I never made that much money. My retirement is just $1,200, and now I'm making 5, 6,000 every month after 3.5 months. She's just doing the things. I
Mm.
tell you, successful people doing the things what unsuccessful people are not willing to do. That's the big difference.
Mm.
We, I go to bed at the moment every morning at 3 a.m. and I start my work at again at 10 o'clock in the morning. So I have 6, 7 hours sleep. And I'm doing this 3 a.m. in the morning. I'm doing calls, I'm doing Zooms, I'm speaking with people around the world, and I'm getting them excited. And then in 2, 3, 4 years, 5 years, everyone will say, "Oh my God, Torsten did it again." No, it's not Torsten that did it again. I did it again because I did my work. I did what I have to do. I did what no others people are not willing to do. But you can be the Torsten. You can be the own Torsten in your world. Just go and talk to people, make people excited about our business opportunity, about our products. Make sure that people are taking the products. 86% of the people stay on the product retention rate. This is crazy. Just do it.
Yeah.
Go there, learn from the best, and take our momentum, our move, what we are doing. Take it with you.
I I guys, I predict that Silly by Design will for sure be one of the fastest growing product network marketing companies in 2026. That will gonna happen. That's with 100%. I'm 100% sure. So it's just about taking the shares, doing the job. I'm aware not all of you can set off many, many hours per day, but you will be amazed of what 1 hour can do every day. If you are spending that 1 hour on the right thing, activity based thing, then you will be experiencing huge results, especially if you also understand to use the exposures that you have, the tools that you have. Right now, we have recordings of Thorsten doing the roller coaster ride, AI camera thing, you people can feel that energy. You have Wednesday, every Wednesday, you have Norwegian, Sweden, Danish, English call. You have corporate call with Brad Hager every Monday. There is a lot of great things that you can be tapping your people into. So you have no excuse. Yeah,
Don't forget our Eastern European parts. So we have every week 5 different languages. We
yeah,
have Monday to Friday. We have calls in Polish, Slovak, Czech, Ukraine, and Russian.
yeah,
So we are already building where no one is building.
yeah,
And I tell you something. I think this might be interesting for you. I was on the call with a network leader on a Zoom, and I was talking with him. And 3 months ago, there have been a lot of people in our home, so they know my office is literally in our living room, and it's really the first floor is very open. There's no walls and stuff like this. So Anke was in the kitchen, and she was preparing some meal while I was on the phone. And I was talking with this guy, and Anke was listening to what he's asking, how I answer, and stuff like this. And so he asked me, I have 2 questions for you after you showed me all this, and it all looks good. I said, where do you see the company in 5 to 10 years, and where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years? And I said, I can tell you exactly. This company is now a 50, $60 million companies, most of it with customers, doctors, natural healers, and some not so successful in the past network marketers who are making up to 3 million after 3.5 years. So I see this company, if we are doing what we are used to do over the next couple of years, so this company is minimum of 10 times, so minimum 500 to 600. But I assume it is possible that this company is $1 billion company. But for sure, 500 to $600 million company. And I know for sure that under our team, 70, 80% of the global business will be in our team. 100% sure. I know Veronica will take the Latino market. We go to Mexico, we go to South America, we go to everything. So Morten will take with Gear and Ottman, they will take the Norwegian market and Philippines. And you understand what I mean. Yeah. So Ina and Pietro and all these people. So we are working like crazy. We are helping each other. We are a team. We really working together as a team. But then he said, yeah, but where do you see yourself? And I said, I can tell you easy. I said, look, I built it up now in the last 9 years, 93,000 people. And I was calculating with just 50,000 people who are just using our two flagship products every month. Yeah. I'm going to make between 1 and 2 million per month for sure. And when I ended this call, he said, yeah, okay, no, I understand, and stuff like this. He understood it. And then I went into the kitchen and Anke said, you did you mean this true? I said, what do you mean? Did you make a promotion and was just telling some numbers to get him? I said, no, that's what I totally believe. This is just mathematics. It's not just something. I can just calculate it. 50,000 people who are taking this product. And even if they're just taking one product, yeah, we need in the next 5 to 10 years, 100,000 people are just taking one product, but it's most of the people are taking more products. So, and we are not talking, they're taking it for the mom, dad, son, daughter, grandpa, grandma, or whatever. So we are just talking about one person is taking two products, and this is 50,000 people. And I 100% believe this. And I know if we are going to make this, there will be so many people in your team who are making 5, 10, 20, 50, 100,000 per month. Or I hope so that all of you guys are making 1 million per month in the binary because then your upline will all be happy and they're getting a great check match.
Good stuff, Torsten. I think we are there. We are on the top of the hour, a bit over. Torsten, I just want to say that we are grateful for having you. Thank you very much for sharing your wisdom. We are excited, and I just hope that people are willing to commit and decide to focus that hour per day or 5 hours per day, wherever you are positioned in life at the moment. Remember, imagine to have that sidekick in your life, a serious sidekick beside of your full-time job.
I,
That's
I I learned something from Eric, so maybe for the ladies, because I know in network marketing, 70% of the people who are successful are ladies. And so ladies, they are multi-talented. Yeah, they can cook, they can take care about the children, they can do their house work, they can do help the children with the homework, and they can do everything at the same time, and they can start building a business. So what Eric said, if you're a lady and you have this, maybe in the morning when your children go to your school, this is your hours where you build your business. Or in the evening when your children go to bed. Or if this is all not happening because your children are smaller, then take 15-minute blocks. Block 15 minutes over the day, several 15-minute blocks. It added on will also be 1 or 2 hours a day.
yeah.
And so this is actually what you're also saying, Morten.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being a part of the call. We really appreciate you. And remember, we are there. We are 100% focused and dedicated to the task. 2026 will be amazing. The next years will be amazing. And with that said, I think I will be unmuting. or asking you to unmute yourself, ask to unmute and say hi.
Hi.
Hey,
Good evenings, everybody. Have a wonderful
Bye.
evening.
Thank you. Thank
hey,
you.
thanks,
Bye.
Torsten.
Bye bye. Thank
Bye.
Thank you,
you.
Torsten.
Thank
Bye.
you.